Washington State opened fire inside his school cafeteria. 14-year-old Jaylen Fryberg, a freshman, killed one person and wounded several others before killing himself with a Beretta .40 caliber handgun. One witness described how he picked his victims.
He came up from behind and had a gun in his hand and fired about 6 bullets into the backs of them. And they were his friends.
CBS 58's Sarah Barbotz is live in the newsroom with more on today's tragedy and how it relates closer to home here in Wisconsin. Sarah?
Parents sat outside of the school not knowing if their student was out of harm's way or in the path of the shooter. Now, police say the gunman, Jaylen Fryberg, didn't fit what many consider to be the profile of a killer. He was a homecoming prince and a popular kid. He also played on the Marysville High School football team. Now, the attack happened during one of the school's lunch periods. It was a dramatic scene with students being evacuated to nearby fields with their hands up. A nurse at a nearby hospital says 3 people have critical head injuries. Now, here in Wisconsin, we are no strangers to school violence. In 2006, a 15-year-old at Weston High shot and killed his principal. A few years later, a Marinette student held his class hostage before killing himself. The director of Wisconsin's School Safety Coordinators Association says our state just got a federal grant to improve school security. Right now, the group looks at layout of schools, training and leadership. Starting in 2013 and the 2014 school year, educators have been required to do safety drills twice a year. Since then, he says safety has drastically improved.
Much more happy with the schools that I've seen in the past 2 years than in the many years before that, where we saw kind of a closed mind and it can't happen here mentality.
Now, this may surprise you. The security expert says the biggest flaw that most schools have is simply not locking their doors. Paul?